guys, I hope you're well and having a really lovely day today. So I'm back sitting down filming a video. So if this is terrible, I'm really sorry because it's been like a month since I last sat in my room and actually like filmed myself talking to you guys. It seems like the past month has been, well, it has been me going to Disneyland Paris, Disney World, and I've been vlogging a lot and working on vlogs, but I haven't really sat down and spoke to you all lately, which has been really strange. So I feel a little bit out of practice. Obviously I'm home from Disney World. I had the absolute time of my life in Orlando. It was like everything I could have wished it could have been and so much more. It was incredible, and thank you so much if you followed along on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat. There's still, all the Instagrams are still up for you if you want to have a look. My Instagram name is @elliesteadman, so that you can see pictures from my Disney World holiday there. And I also just popped to Disneyland Paris for Halloween weekend, which was very exciting, and I vlogged that as well. So at some point in the future there will be Disneyland Paris Halloween vlogs on this channel, and I dressed up for Halloween as a certain princess, and if you know me, you'll know which princess I dressed up as. So I had the time of my life, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because I've got things to show you of what I bought. So there's going to be two haul videos. This one is the America haul, I'm calling it, and it is all the things that aren't Disney that I purchased. So don't click off if you're just here for Disney, because there's still some really awesome food, beauty and kind of Disney related things, stuff that you can't really get in the UK that I wanted to show you, because there's a lot of shops in America that we don't have here, or lots of products that we don't have in the UK. So next week will be the Disney World haul, so all the things I purchased at Disney World. I'm really excited to show you the things I bought. I did spend quite a lot of money, but I've been saving for this holiday for a very long time, so I was fully prepared to do some damage to my bank account. Now, when I was compiling my list of American things to purchase whilst in Orlando, I was speaking to my best friend Chelsea, and I said, what things can you not really get in the UK that I need to get in America, and what things do you want me to get to you? And the first thing she basically screamed in my face was Hershey's chocolate. Now, apparently you can get Hershey's chocolate here quite easily. I've never really tried it before. I've tried some of the little Kisses things that my dad bought me, but according to Chelsea, who is like the Hershey's expert, it's not the same stuff. So Chelsea sent me on a Hershey's mission, and I picked up quite a lot of it, and I bought her quite a lot of it as well. I did buy Chelsea quite a few gifts. Some stuff you'll see here, she knows what she's got already, because like she came around and saw it all, and I said, you can have some of this stuff that I've got some for myself, but the things I bought just for you, you can't have till I filmed the haul. And she was all, oh, why am I friends with a YouTuber? So I bought Chelsea lots of Hershey's, and I bought myself some as well. A thin bar of the milk chocolate. I've got a classic bag of the Hershey's milk chocolate Kisses, and I've also got 2 of the big bars. And since I've been back, my nan is like, have you filmed that video yet so I can eat this stuff? So I'm sure that she'll be thrilled to know I've shown you guys this now so we can try it, and I really hope it's nice. And if we don't like it, Chelsea, you're about to get loads more of it. Another thing Chelsea said to pick up is a pack of the Chips Ahoy cookies. These are literally just cookies, and apparently they're really good. What a good idea to put cookies in a resealable bag, although actually, to be fair, normally I do eat the whole bag in one go. But the thing is, they don't look any different to like Maryland cookies to me, so I don't really understand it. Well, they literally just taste like other cookies, so but I like cookies. I found myself in the baking aisle for some reason, unbeknown to me because I don't bake, and I picked up this Ghirardelli's double chocolate brownie mix, and I like brownies and I like Ghirardelli's chocolate, so I bought this, and I'm still not sure why, but one day I'm going to make brownies, and they will probably be the best brownies I've ever made. Quite weighty, and I carried it home from America, so yeah, I'm excited to do this. I hope it's easy because I'm terrible at baking. Last food thing I think I bought for myself is a box of Easy macaroni and cheese. Now, I love American fake cheese, you know, like the fluorescent orange cheese, and I love American mac and cheese. Every time I had it at Disney World, I was like, yes, thank you food gods, because this stuff is amazing. I absolutely blooming love it, and this, like, one portion of this in the UK is like £3 or something ridiculous. So I saw this box, and it's 6 packets. I haven't actually eaten any yet, but I did open it to have a look. So it's like 6 of these things, and it was so cheap. Like, it hurt me how cheap it was compared to what it's like here. And it's apparently you just add water, and it takes 3.5 minutes in the microwave. So I will try this soon, but I feel like I'm going to have to limit myself with how often I have it, because I could probably eat this 6 days in a row. Some food things I didn't buy for myself, I bought for my brother. He asked for some icebreaker sours, so I got him 2 packets of the watermelon and a packet of fruit punch, because he bought lots of these when we were there 2 years ago and really liked them, so I got him a few packs. He also last time bought something ridiculous like $30 worth of Kool-Aid, because he was going to sell it on at school for £1 a sachet, which he actually did for for some reason. I don't know who bought that, but I bought him some Kool-Aid. I bought him like one of every flavour, so he's got a ton of this stuff. I've never tried it, it doesn't appeal to me, but it looks cool and it makes a nice sound when you shake it, so that's what I bought my brother. Moving on from food, Chelsea's favourite shop is Victoria's Secret, and it's not a shop that I really go in because it scares and confuses me, and I didn't actually buy any clothes for myself at all, apart from one thing from Disney World you'll see next week. But I saw this top when I was in there for Chelsea, and I knew I had to buy it because we had this like running joke where we call ourselves squad goals, which is kind of like a Taylor Swift original thing, I think. But we call ourselves squad goals, which is really funny because there's literally 2 of us, and I don't think 2 people classifies as a squad. But I was in Chelsea's favourite shop, I was looking for something to buy her, and I saw this top and I was like, yep, I have to get that for Chelsea. That's what we like to think we are, and it's her favourite top and I like the colour. She likes things with this logo on. She was like, are you actually going to let me have it or are you going to keep it for yourself? But I'm letting her have it. Chelsea, here is your top. You're allowed to have it now, and I expect to see you wear it every time I see you for the next 6 months. When I went to Orlando in 2013, I went mad on the beauty stuff, and I didn't really this time. I picked up just 2 things in CVS in the drugstore, whereas last time I was driving around all the Walgreens and all the CVS's looking for things. I bought one EOS lip balm in Summer Fruits. I know you can get these in the UK now, but I think they're around £5, and it was like $2 or something crazy in the drugstore in America, so I'm excited to have this. I've got one that's mint from last time and I really like it. I also picked up a box of the Crest 3D White Classic Vivid White Strips. The box is a bit squished from my case, and I'm excited to try these because you can't buy these in the UK, and apparently they're very, very good. This was around $45, so quite pricey, and you get 12 strips, I think. 24 strips, which is 12 treatments, so 12 treatments inside. I think this is one you're supposed to do kind of every day for 12 consecutive days. I probably won't do that though. I'll probably do like every few days or so and see how I get on with them, but this is something I'm very excited to try. I never used anything from Crest before. I did some damage in Bath and Body Works. I actually didn't buy any candles because I've got quite a few candles in my room already and I didn't really need any more, and they do really take up a lot of space and weight in your case. I did buy 10 hand sanitizers and give 5 to Chelsea already, so there's 5 less in here than I purchased. They've actually changed the hand sanitizer shape since I last went, so I had to get a new holder because the holder I had before obviously doesn't hold them anymore. So I picked up this purple and orange kind of sparkly glittery holder that you can attach to your bag or keys, and this was 50 cents, and I got exactly the same one for Chelsea. I then picked up 5 hand sanitizers because I think they were 5 for $6 maybe. I've got 1 Winter Wonderland, 1 Best Friends, 1 Cozy Vanilla Cream Orchard Frost, and 1 Pink Chiffon. I was also looking for something to put in my car as a fragrance thing for my car, you know what I mean, and I saw they did these things which are car air freshener visor clips, so I'm assuming this kind of clips onto my mirror in my car, and it's just like a kind of sparkly clip, and then you purchase the scent refills to go inside them. These were also on an offer. I can't remember exactly if it was 4 for $10 or 4 for $12, I'm not sure. I picked up 4, so I've got a flannel, a Caribbean Escape, a sun-drenched vineyard, and a sweet pea. So I think you just peel them off and pop them inside. Peel when ready to use, and that kind of is a nice way to scent your car. I have not smelt any of them yet, but they didn't really have a big selection, so I just went with these 4. I then went to Sephora where I did a fair bit of damage, but was still quite restrained because I could have spent all the money I had in Sephora because a lot of stuff is cheaper and they just have a really good selection. The first thing I bought was one of these Lotus sheet masks. I've only used sheet masks a couple of times before and I've never really liked them that much, but I've heard really good things about these ones, so I picked up a Lotus one, which is a moisturising and soothing mask, and it's literally like a sheet that you just kind of peel off and pop on your face. They had these in loads of different types, different skin types, different concerns, and they were $6 each. They also had eye mask versions, but I didn't actually get any of those. I also picked up a little mini Sephora daily brush cleaner. I've never used one before. I always just deep clean my brushes, so I bought this so I can try out doing little spot cleans, especially on my eye brushes, and this was $8.50, so hopefully this is good. I've never used one before, so I've got nothing to compare it to. Something I have heard good things about is the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water, which is Sephora's own brand micellar water. This was $12 for the 200ml. I use micellar water a lot at home. I use the Garnier one, which is around £4 roughly, so this is a bit pricier. I use these daily, so I'm kind of looking forward to trying a more expensive one than the Garnier one. I also got something I've wanted to try for ages, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow pomade. I'm probably saying this wrong. This is something I've seen hyped up so much, but I've never actually seen it in store or actually given it a go. And it's basically like a brow gel, I guess, that you use to fill in your eyebrows. And it was $18. And to go with it, I bought a Sephora own brand must-have angled liner eyeliner brow brush. Whether I use this with that or I use my MAC one, I'm not sure, but I've got a backup one just in case. And this was $12, which is quite pricey, but I've had Sephora brushes before and they are actually very good quality. I was chatting to one of the consultant sales advisory people and she really recommended the Sephora cream lip stain, so I picked up 2 of these. One is in Marvellous Mauve and this one is Watermelon Slice. They smell like cake. They are really pigmented and they feel nice actually. These lip colours were $14 each. I then fancied another lip product because obviously 2 isn't enough, so I went with the Sephora Luster Matte Longwear lip colour in Nude Pink, and this one was $16, so it's a little bit more expensive, and it says it's a modern matte lip colour with a lustrous sheen. That sounds fancy. And it doesn't smell as much of cake. That is also really pigmented actually and really lovely colour, and I can tell that it's a bit more matte. Because myself and Amber both had Sephora, I think they're Beauty Insider cards, we could both pick up a perk for because we spent over $100 or something. Amber let me have hers because she wasn't bothered, so I went with a Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. Then I also got a little mini Smashbox full exposure palette. It's an eyeshadow duo with a matte pink and a rose gold glitter shade. I love them both. I'd wear both of these shades. I think it's really sweet. As we were leaving the Florida Mall, we walked past Pandora and they had a really good promotion on, which was buy 2 rings and get 1 free. And I've never seen that in the UK. Let me know if you've seen a deal like that before. But Pandora is one of those brands that I don't think does discounts very often. Obviously it does in America, but in England it's not something that I've ever really seen on any sort of offer, so I was very excited and I went in to have a look. There's 2 rings that I've always really wanted from Pandora and just never got around to purchasing. I went in and had a little look, and they also had their Disney rings as well in their Pandora Disney collection, which is only available in America, and they told me that the Disney rings were included, so I decided to treat myself because it worked out as like $110 for 3 rings. First one I purchased is the Star ring, which is just a band of silver stars, really good for stacking. The other ring I knew I really wanted and have wanted for years is the Princess Tiara ring, which I think is so sweet and so me, and it has a little sparkly diamond-y thing where the tiara is, and it's just really lovely, and I really like wearing it with the star together, which is probably not like the best matching combination, but I think it's a good idea. I actually paid for the next ring I'm about to show you and the tiara one and got the star one free. It's got a heart shape with a little Mickey cut out on the inside, and it's got sparkliness. It's a very subtle way of wearing a bit of Disney. Not everyone's going to look at it and notice the Disney, but I kind of know it's there. It was a really good deal, and I'm so glad I got them because I was umming and ahhing a little bit. I was like, I don't need them, but I want them. And the last thing I have to show you from my America, not Disney haul, is a Michael Kors bag. Now, I bought a Michael Kors bag when I went 2 years ago, and it was the Jet Set tote, I want to call it, and it's like an actual handbag shape, and I love it, but I knew I wanted a nicer, smarter evening bag or even daytime bag that's over the shoulder, black, really simple, still big enough to fit my purse and all my things in because I do carry a lot of stuff. So I did look on the Michael Kors website about a year ago and I spotted this bag, and it was basically everything I wanted, so I thought I'll just wait and get it when I go to America. So this is the Jet Set Travel crossbody leather, and I absolutely love it. It comes in quite a few colours, and it's the same Saffiano leather like my other one is, and I adore it. I love the gold hardware, I love the simple name on there and the chain. The strap you can adjust with the buckle detail, and it's just really lovely. It's actually really roomy considering it's quite a small looking bag. There is a separate section at the back, and then there are 2 separate pockets this side, so there is a lot of room in here and I can fit quite a lot of stuff inside it, but I really like it. And it was $148, but I had a 10% off voucher, so it was $14.80 roughly cheaper, so I really didn't pay that much money for it considering it's probably the same price in pounds as it is in dollars in the UK. I found that my Michael Kors bag that I bought last time has really worn well. This leather really does kind of look after itself. I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm really excited to have this one, and I love it, and it's the perfect bag for when I don't need to take my big bag with me, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, so I'm very happy with this one. That is everything non-Disney that I picked up in Orlando in October of 2015. I really hope you enjoyed the haul. This is quite small in comparison to the Disney World haul, just to